Anyways, now we need to run through this area and save Garundate's daughter, Belindate. And to do that, we need to get out of the volcano, because there's nothing in this volcano worth doing anything to. The fireballs will hurt you, as you just saw right there. Don't die, and don't foolishly run into the lava. That will hurt. Alright, might as well beat this guy up just for good measure. Get some life, that's nice. Talk to this mammoth over here, see what he has to say, or she. Can't really tell what gender these things are half the time. And I kill this guy for good measure as well. And we do the special charged hit, which I can't really seem to figure out exactly how I do it. But all I know is it's pretty much the best way to kill an enemy. So now we want Tricky to dig through here, because there has to be something good in here.
Fine.
So let's go on in. Into the little igloo. Something else I don't quite understand. Although this makes more sense than a mammoth being trapped under a sheet of ice like that. But something else I don't understand is how these guys got in here to begin with the igloo completely closed. I mean, I guess it could have snowed and it just kind of blocked them in. But why they're camping out in an igloo, I don't see the purpose. And I'm about to get lost, so I'm supposed to go in that entrance I keep running past, and the camera messes up on me. It's like, dude. So we want to open this thing. Alright, we get the shackle key, but you'll notice when we pick it up, we get this really awkward angle, and we get this. I mean, that doesn't happen hardly ever, where usually it's just over Fox, but this time it's showing Tricky and Fox, which is kind of weird. It hardly ever does this, and it's just such a weird and awkward angle. Like, look at that. It's like over his eye and not properly centered, and good grief. I digress. And I catch on fire. And there is no reason why you should ever be on fire, so if you think being on fire should melt something, no. You won't be on fire long enough to melt shit. So, don't do that, please. Alright, talk to her, and she wants to get free. So let's use the key. Of course I'm not looking at... You would think after talking to someone, and it's like, I need to get free, you'd think that it automatically takes the key item out of your inventory so you can free them, instead of you being a jerk and wondering. I mean, if you're... I don't know why you'd be wondering, but
she didn't mean to get us into this mess.
You would think it just takes the item out of your inventory and uses it. Like, the user should know, hey, you need to use this item to free this person. Not choose the item in which to free this person. I mean, if for... Also, one moment. Where was she hiding this cog? Where the hell was she hiding it? I mean, it's not like she has pockets or something to hide it in, or... I mean, it doesn't make any sense where she could hide the cog. Anyways, back to ranting about inventory junk. Why they don't take the key item out of your inventory, I don't know. It would make sense, instead of you having to toggle through and actually choose to use it. I mean, there is no instance at all where using a key item at a certain point in the game will ruin you. So it would make sense that it would just use it right away. But no, too convenient. You actually have to toggle to it. Oh my goodness. So we have to hop down here. And this is where the cog will go. Oh my goodness, I know. So now we just need to pull the lever. And it all starts working. Oh good, now we have a bridge. Thank goodness. So now we need to go back up. And then I wonder for a moment, how do we get over there? And then I fall back in with the gun shit. So back up we go. I don't think I fall a third time. That'd just be redundant. Though, for a while I do wonder how to get there, and I wonder if there's anything more important, because you don't see the very back end of that little section, so for a while I wonder if it's important at all. Or if there's anything to shoot to allow something else to open to that way. But we'll worry about that later. Much later. Well, not much later, but we'll worry about it later. So let's get rid of this guy, because he'll be annoying as we fight those two, shooting at us randomly. Even though it's not like it would kill us, because these guys are easy enough to kill as it is. There we go.
I am forever in
Oh,
your
no
debt.
problem.
I see your little friend has yet to learn
What?
his
He has a flame command? What?
Go on, youngster. Give it a go.
What? Does this make any sense to you at all, people?
If I wasn't so exhausted, I could help you through the main gates. I need some food.
I'm hungry. I need food. Yes, we know. But really, what? Does this make any sense? You haven't learned your flame command yet. Go on, give it a go. What? You don't just tell someone you haven't learned this. Give it a go. I see you haven't learned trigonometry yet. Go on, give it a go. There we go. You're now a math genius. It doesn't work that way. How the hell does he know? Oh, this guy hasn't learned his flame command. How can he tell? Are there special marks on him saying, noob, noob, haven't learned flame command. Noob. How can you tell? Really? You can't tell by looking at someone if they've learned how to breathe fire yet, unless you're looking for like burn marks or singe marks around their lips, maybe. Maybe then you can tell. But first, how does he know? Second, does it work that easily? You just tell someone you haven't learned this, go on, give it a shot? That doesn't work that way. Here's a block of ice, so this is where we use Tricky's mysterious flame command.
Flame.
Don't run in front of the fire, please. That hurts. So now we need Tricky to dig. Right here.
Fine.
Dum-de-dum. I mean, really, it just doesn't make any sense. So now we get this item. It doesn't tell us what it is though, so it's like, oh, that's wonderful. I guess we have to assume what it is. I'm just gonna tell you now. It's one of the roots that you need to give the big guy. Even though it doesn't tell you at all, so you just kind of have to wonder: is this a key item that I need, or is this? What is it? Oh, shut up, phone. So I go down here. I look down to see if there's anything down here, because you never know. Sometimes they do hide stuff down here. But clearly it doesn't look like there's anything in there, and jumping down there would equal death. So don't do that. I think I try that later on, but it's not a good idea. And he's asleep for some reason. I don't know why Tricky's asleep. So now, because I don't know that he needs multiple roots, we're gonna go and give him our first root. Only to find that I need more food. As you will see.
I need some food.
Right,
In
so
these
of course we have
parts,
to
the
actually
root
hand
only
it to him
seems to
instead of him
grow in
just taking it
sheltered
out of our
areas.
inventory. Too convenient. It's like, I see you have my food, I'll take that. Like we're gonna give it to someone else. Hey, we got this
That's
root.
better.
I know we
But
need to
I
give it to this
need
guy, but
more.
you want it instead? No. Doesn't work that way, man. Ugh. The logic just baffles me sometimes. Alright, so now that's a good job, Fox. Just stand there like an idiot. We wanna figure out where the next route is. Don't know why I go back down here. I'm still wondering how to get over in that little corridor. I missed the jump. That's inexcusable there. I jump over here thinking, is there anything over here? No, there's nothing over there. Why am I going over there? Work completely fried my brains. I swear, when I was playing this, I was not all here. I wish I was. Maybe if I was here, I'd actually realize, hey, I should know what I'm doing. But no, I was not here at all. There, we passed a sheet of ice. Very nice. Of course, I don't realize that I passed it till I come back around, wondering, now what do I do? Huh. Then I see the sheet of ice, aha! So, let's have Tricky flame it. Don't stand in front of him. Because it would just be really unfortunate if you died because you ran into his flame. And that's all that there is there. There is nothing special in here, like I thought there was. There's just that. He's starving, so let's feed the poor brat. Good, he's stuffed. So, I run around and I get nowhere. So, I cut back here, thinking, okay, there has to be something here, because clearly I'm not looking everywhere. I check in all the areas. I'm just a mess here. I'm thinking maybe it's back at the volcano, but then again, no, why would it be back there? So I continue to run around aimlessly, wondering where the hell am I going? I think right about now, there's the block of ice. I passed it. Nope. There we go. Kill these guys, because they're just going to be in the way. I failed that somehow. I don't know what was up with that. Alright, now we want Tricky to flame this sheet of ice. Good. Now let's go down and see what we can do. You'll notice something you can burn, so obviously, let's set it on fire. Yeah, we're very happy that we created a fire for no damn reason. Wait, what's this? The ice under the fire is melting. And the water is draining. What? What? Does this make any sense to anyone? You set fire to some logs for no apparent reason, just because they're there. Okay, I can understand the pyromania there. It's like, Oh, burn, burn, yes! Burn it all! You set fire to some logs. You're very content with yourself. You've burned something successfully. But then I wonder, why on earth would it melt? Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense I would melt the ice around the fire, obviously, but why would it cause the water to drain? Really? What sense does that make? If I were to put some logs over a lake and set fire to them, they burn, the ice starts melting, the logs would go into the water. This would not cause the lake to suddenly start draining, unless he's using some sort of magic or alchemy, like, this is gonna cause the lake to drain and then we can cross it. It doesn't make any sense. And here with the strange pushing mechanics of a block of ice, how he grabs onto the block of ice and is able to pull it to the left or right is beyond me. But I digress. That's enough bashing on Fox for now. There we go. So now we want to climb out of this area and leave and give the guy his root. Let's pick these up since we might as well. Still can't believe setting fire to some logs is gonna drain the lake or drain the pond. I mean, really, that's just ridiculous. I mean, if only it were that simple. There could have been so many people paramedics could save just by burning logs over a lake and finding... There they are! They're still alive!
I'm so
Yes, we know.
hungry.
Really, I don't see
need
why you couldn't
food.
just rummage through my inventory yourself. I mean, that's what everyone else does in games. They don't wait for you to give it to them, they just take it. Be rude. There we go.
Oh, I feel much
Good
better now.
for you. I'm glad. I could hit him, but that wouldn't do me any good.
Get on my back. Let's smash
Yes.
those gates.
You think there's a more vital role for this mammoth? Not so much, really. Not so much at all. Not so much for any of the mammoths, really. So let's hop on and ride like the wind.